All right, welcome to lesson 1.2, apply the order of operations. First, we want to go over what the order of operations are. So the order of operations, just like you were taught in past years, is PEMDAS, so parentheses, exponents, multiply, divide, add, and subtract. Now I'm writing them a little bit differently just because you're at a higher level, and so they're going to look slightly different. So the first step is to evaluate expressions inside grouping symbols. That means parentheses or brackets. So you might see problems that have parentheses embedded in brackets, and I'll show you what that looks like later on. Okay, step 2 would be evaluate powers. So that would be your exponents. And then we're going to multiply and divide from left to right. Okay, and then last but not least, you're going to add and subtract from left to right. All right, so let's do a few examples to show this. So the first example says evaluate the expression 27 divided by 3 squared times 2 minus 3. So the first thing I'm going to do is there are no grouping symbols, there's no parentheses or brackets, so I'm going to move on to the exponents. So my 27 is going to stay the same, but my 3 to the second power is going to become 3 times 3, which is 9, times 2 minus 3. All right, now I am going to multiply and divide from left to right. So I'm going to go 27 divided by 9, which is 3, times 2 minus 3. Okay, so then I'm going to multiply. So I have 3 times 2, which is 6, left with 6 minus 3, which we know is 3. Easy enough? All right. So here is an example of when we have parentheses inside brackets. So we're going to work from the inside out. So we have 2 times the quantity 30 minus the quantity of 8 plus 13. Okay, so I am going to go my innermost parentheses, which is 8 plus 13, which 8 plus 13 would be 21. Okay, minus with 30 being subtracted from 30, leave my brackets, multiplied by 2. Okay, again, I'm going to do the inside of my parentheses then. So 30 minus 21 is 9 times 2. 2 times 9 is 18. And sorry about my horrible handwriting. Doing this with the computer. So my answer would be 18. All right, so don't let the brackets and parentheses intimidate you. All right, the last example we're going to do today is when we're going to throw a little algebra spin on it. So we evaluate the expression when x equals 4. And then we have 9x over 3 times x plus 2. So the first thing I'm going to do is insert my 4 into where x is. So I'm going to be left with 9 times 4, because 9x means 9 times x, so 9 times 4, all over 3 times x, which is 4, plus 2. All right, now I'm going to do 2 steps in one, just to simplify things. So I'm going to do the top of the fraction first, and then I'm going to do part of the bottom. So I'm going to do 9 times 4, which is 36. Then I'm going to do my parentheses on the bottom. So I'm going to be left with 3 times, and 4 plus 2 is 6. So then I'm going to have 36 still on the top. with 3 times 6, which is 18 on the bottom. And then 36 divided by 18 is 2. So that would be my answer. All right, easy enough, very short video today. Please make sure you get your notes written down and the practice problems completed. Thanks.